Christmas may be here, but the Pittsburgh Steelers aren't exactly in the holiday spirit. After losing an ugly game to the New Orleans Saints on Sunday due in large part to poor officiating, the Steelers now need help just to make the postseason. The Steelers came into the season as Super Bowl contenders and looked every bit a potential champion at 7-1, but their 1-4 stretch since has ruined the mood around a season that has gotten increasingly dark in recent weeks. But with Christmas here, the team has a chance to relax and regroup. They have a chance to take stock of what is really important and mentally prepare themselves for a critical Week 17 game, regardless of what the Baltimore Ravens do on Sunday. And they have a chance to open some gifts and hopefully raise their spirits before the last game of the regular season. So in the spirit of Christmas, let's figure out what Steelers fans want to find most under their tree on Tuesday, and whether or not any of them will come when the Steelers take the field this weekend. This one is obvious. The Steelers need either a Browns win over the Baltimore Ravens or a tie between the Indianapolis Colts and Tennessee Titans in order to make the playoffs. As fitting as it would be for the Steelers to get in with a tie, I think the entire city of Pittsburgh would feel better if the Browns just managed to take the Ravens down to send the Steelers to the postseason. The officiating in Sunday's game against the Saints was horrid, but that has been a fairly frequent trend all season. The Chargers game was marred by poor officiating. There were some pretty blatant misses all season. All the Steelers can ask for is fair treatment from the officials. If they have that, they can handle the rest. The Steelers could clearly use some more talent on defense, and the Redskins released Pro Bowl alternate DJ Swearinger on Monday. The hard-hitting safety could help the Steelers' passing defense in the finale, though he will likely seek out a team that has already clinched a playoff berth. The Steelers are dealing with several injuries on offense right now. Ben Roethlisberger isn't right after the rib injury he suffered against the Oakland Raiders. Juju Smith-Schuster got hurt in practice last week, and James Conner has missed the past 3 games that the Steelers have played. Hopefully the Steelers can get to full strength in time for Sunday. Roethlisberger announced on Monday that he plans to return for the 2019 season. That is the final year on his current contract. It isn't going to happen this week, but the Steelers need to get him signed to a new deal as quickly as possible to secure his long-term place on the roster, if the Cowardly Lion can ask the Wizard of Oz for courage. Then why can't the Wizard of Oz ask Santa for consistency? Chris Boswell has made his last 3 field goals, all pressure-packed and from varying distances, so if he can just keep that up, things will be just fine in Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin hasn't won a challenge since 2016. That is preposterous. Officials have certainly gotten enough calls wrong in that time span for him to have won at least one. It would be nice to see him get a win on Sunday, if only to ensure he doesn't go 2 full seasons without one. TJ Watt didn't make the Pro Bowl. He has more sacks, tackles for loss and forced fumbles than Melvin Ingram, who did. Juju Smith-Schuster didn't make the Pro Bowl. He has more catches and yards than Keenan Allen, who did. Come on voters, these weren't even close. The Steelers deserve 2 more Pro Bowlers. Ryan Shazier may not have played this season, but he has made significant progress since suffering his devastating spinal injury last year. He is walking now and seems to be improving in his overall mobility. All Steelers fans want for him is the best quality of life he can muster. It would be great to see him on the field again, but that is probably not going to happen. But Shazier will be a part of this team forever. Nobody in Pittsburgh blames Smith-Schuster for the fumble that ended the Steelers' comeback attempt against the Saints. But it would still be easy for him to feel responsible for the loss. It is up to the fans of the team to let him know what a big part of this team he is and how much they love his contributions to both the Steelers and the community. He shouldn't dwell on one mistake with all of the good that he has done in his 2 years as a Steeler.